Rule 19. Conduct of vessel in restricted visibility. A. This rule applies to vessels not in sight of one another when navigating in or near an area of restricted visibility. B. Every vessel shall process at a safe speed adapt restricted visibility. A power-driven vessel shall have engines ready for immediate maneuver. C. Every vessel shall have to regard to prevailing circumstances of condition restricted visibility when complying with the rules of section of this part. D. A vessel which detects by radar alone the presence of one another vessel shall determine if a close quarter situation of development and or risk of collision exists. If so, she shall take avoiding action in sample time, provided that when such as action consists of alternation of course, so far as possible the following shall be avoided. I. An alternation of course to part a vessels forward of the beam. 2. An alternation of the course toward a vessel's beam or abaft of beam. A. Except where it has been determined that risk of collision does not exist, every vessel when hears apparently forward of her beam, the fog signal is of one another vessels which cannot to avoid close quarter situation with another vessels forward of her beam, so reduce her speed to the minimum at which she cannot be kept on her course. She shall, if necessary, take all her way off and in any events navigate with extreme caution until danger of collision is over. Rule 19. Means if a vessel looms into view to through the mist, you are the insight of one another must immediately begin to apply rule of section 2. Also different signals. Later on, we learn the difference between fog signal which apply only if you can see the other vessels. In restricted visibility, unsafe maneuverability will be a major influence in choice of speed, including the ability to reduce speed immediately. On some vessels, it may take several minutes to repair the engines for maneuvering and usually resulting in sight fall in speed and fuel economy. The rules of section are those which apply in any visibility. With due regards means give adequate attention to. In other words, we should be expected post extra lookouts day or night, probably outside, and maybe right forward so that fog signals or suppressively the court have found the phrase close quarter situation is open to agreement. For small maneuverable vessels, it could be considered rather less. If we keep to the fog signals, and today will be half a mile for a vessels below 20 meters. For a larger into open sea, it has been suggested that using a mile range scale target should be assessed while in the other third, smaller vessels might do likewise on a lower range scale. It should be always remembered that small timber of the fiberglass vessels often do not return to an echo until they are quite close and searching a rather an area of the screen which may be obscure with a clutter, a good radar lookout includes frequent range of determine whether disappearing the word so far a possible are included in case of alternation to port is necessary due to lack of serum or the presence of other vessels. Abi means at right intel anywhere along the ship length. The rules phrases in the end as such as to emphasize that you have to determine by use of radar that there is no risk of collision and ensure that any fog signals from the forward and beam fog possibility identified and do not pose and threat that they are before altering course to avoid collision. You need to know which way the other ship is heading and with respect to your own vessel.